Hey everybody, this is your friend Daniel Hutchins. And as you noticed, I put my calendars back on the spot where it was empty on my wall. But today, I promised some of you guys I was going to read some comic book universe. Okay. So, we are going to our friend CBR. Yeah, we're going to our friend CBR. Comic Book Resources. Okay. So we are scrolling down, at least we're trying to. Okay, so one thing we want to establish is Daredevil. Yes, Daredevil. You want to know what's going on with Daredevil, right? Yeah, I kind of thought so. Okay, so I have to keep my phone plugged in and also be able to talk to you guys about what's going on with the comic book universe from a certain point of view or from a certain angle of my room. Okay, so first information we're talking about is Daredevil. Yep. Netflix Daredevil boss describes the Disney Plus revival. It's gonna be bittersweet. Okay. Daredevil Season 1 showrunner Stephen S. D. Knight has shared his thoughts or his mixed feelings about the former Netflix series' recently announced Disney Plus revival. This was published about a couple hours ago. Okay, so we are going to be talking about the Daredevil Disney Plus revival. Since most you guys want to know. So, as long as this internet works, I'll be able to tell you. Come on. What the This is ridiculous. I'm trying to sign in. I already was in. And now I was trying to roll down the screen. But now it's not working. The fuck? I have to try loading the stupid screen again. Something is not going right with the PlayStation, so I have to try to load it up again. Because it keeps warning me that I don't have enough free space memory. Okay. Come on. The fuck? Come on. Okay. Sources close the production that indicate that Disney Plus Daredevil revival is a continuation of the original Netflix series. If these insider reports are accurate, they seemingly have debunked this rumor. Okay. So, basically, Daredevil is trying to find a way to come back, but it would be a little less blood, but just more. It's not going to be really rated M. It's going to be more like rated PG-13. So it's going to be kind of more PG-13 instead of being kind of for mature audiences. And again, you can also stream the rest of the Defenders series on Disney Plus. They were added to Disney Plus on March 2022. And you can watch all the other heroes from Defenders there as well. Okay. So there's really nothing much to say other than we just know that there is supposed to be a Daredevil Disney Plus revival but it's not going to be as violent or bloody. It's going to be kind of more PG. It's going to be more PG. More like parental guidance type deal. Okay, so there's really not much we can go off of, but that's what we know. Okay, so alright. You want to know more about Batman Beyond the White Knight. Now, I just read Batman Beyond the White Knight #2, but there is a preview for the next book, DC Batman Beyond the White Knight #3. This reveals why Bruce Wayne married one of his greatest enemies within the Murphyverse. Okay. DC's Beyond the White Knight reveals why Batman married one of his enemies. This is 12 minutes ago. Okay. So this is just hot off the truck. Okay, warning, there are spoilers. I hate how the internet just keeps popping up these stupid ads. Okay, Beyond the White Knight Batman #3 will be on sale on May 24th from DC Comics. Okay, so DC's Batman Beyond the White Knight reveals why Bruce Wayne Batman has married Harley Quinn. Okay, so Batman Beyond the White Knight #2 ended with a surprise revelation that Bruce and Harley had tied a knot following the events of Curse of the White Knight. A preview provided from DC Batman Beyond the White Knight #3. This also comes with writer and artist Sean Murphy, colorist Dave Stewart, and letterer and world design. Explains further the great reasons behind the marriage and reveals that personal affection for one another might not have been that driving force. Okay, related to the article, Sean Gordon Murphy details revamping Batman mythos and Beyond the White Knight. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about someone else. Plus, we're already kind of talking about it, so... Plus, there's 7 images of books you can see down below. Okay. Just kind of like preview images. I can see them, but you have to go to CBR, Comic Book Resources. So basically the next part of this series basically tells you that Harley has married Bruce. Okay? So we want to go back up again because we want to say one more thing. And then after we talk about one more thing, I'm probably going to wrap that up. Okay, so we are scrolling back down. Yeah, we are scrolling back down. We are seeing what else is going on with the comic book universe. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. This is different. So, there's a guy named Will Friday. He wants to dive into having a Teen Titans Go and DC Superhero Girl crossover. Interviews with CBR, Will Friday now breaks down his dual roles in the movie Teen Titans Go and DC Superhero Girls, Mayhem in the Multiverse. This was posted 1 hour ago. Okay. So apparently, according to CBR's person Will Friday, he breaks down why there's this movie crossover with Teen Titans Go and DC Superhero Girls. Okay. 2 animated properties owned by DC and Warner Brothers. Come on. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Internet's being really stupid. Okay, Okay, so in addition to the live action work, the actor has been really steady with fan favorite presence and portraying various iconic animated DC heroes or villains in Warner Bros. Animation projects from the years. Starting with the Batman Beyond protagonist, Terry McGinnis, he has built up an impressive list of DC characters and a growing number of voiceover performances. After he's previously portrayed Lex Luthor in Aquaman from the animated series DC Superhero Girls, he reprises both those roles in a crossover movie with Teen Titans Go and DC Superhero Girls, Mayhem in the Multiverse. Exclusive interview with this person and CBR has shared his inspiration for portraying Luthor and Aquaman for Mayhem in the Multiverse. He's also explained the joys of taking so many different directions for DC characters and DC animation, reflecting on his legacy